はい、始めます。こい、出てこい。あ、いた。どこ行った？
急いでミスター B。 天使が空で踊ってるのが見えるわ。ほらほらミスター B、 時間がないんだから。グズグズしないでミスター B。 天使はグズグズする人を待ってくれないわ。急いでミスターバブルス。
スプライトに気をつけて。
ミスター B。 もう行かなきゃミスター B。よくかけるね。
私は
急いでミスター B。
クソガキね。お前も邪魔だ。
悲しそうミスター B。
抜きよ。
ほらほらミスター B、 時間がないんだから。
親の顔が見たい。
急いでミスター B。 天使が空で踊ってるのが見えるわ。
よし、行こうよ。
もう行かなきゃミスター B。 ほらほらミスター B、 時間がないんだから。急いでミスター B。
写真撮れるのか。
天使がキスを待ってるんだから。しないでください。バラバラにしちゃってよ。急いでミスターバブル。
お前がいるから邪魔なんだ。
急
すごかった。
この子たちは暗闇の中にいるよりあなたと一緒の方がいいわ。孤独な暗闇なんかよ
グズ
りもね。
グズしないでミスター B。天使はグズグズする人を待ってくれないわ。急いでミスター B。天使がキスを待ってるんだから。ほらほらミスター B。時間がないんだから。
くだらん仕事をしているような連中にはこれで十分かもしれんが、もっと私にはもっと必要だ。何一つ残らず片っ端からスプライスさせろ。
ちょっと待ってください。
フォンテインは近くにいるわよ。かなり近づいてるわ。
グズグズしないでミスター B。天使はグズグズする人を待ってくれないわ。
そこもうお分かりか。もう達成。
さあ、リトルシスターの注射器を使ってフォンテインからアダムを吸い出すのよ。奴を倒す方法はそれしかないわ。
ねえ、これを使って悪いやつに突き刺して。
おう。
フォンテインは上にいるわ。ここからは後戻りはできないわよ。奴と向き合う準備ができているかよく確認してね。
あ、できてる。
あのドイツ女と一緒にお前をあの潜水級に乗せたことをよく覚えているよ。お前は2歳にも満たなかった。お前には期待もしていたが、私にとって最も息子に近い存在だった。だからこそ胸が痛み苦しいのだよ。裏切られたぞ坊や。人生とはビジネスのようにはいかんものだな。
った
俺がお前を創造したのだ。俺がお前を光へと導いたのだ。俺が呼び戻し、お前が何者かを教え、能力をも引き出してやったのだ。お前が現実だと思っていた過去でさえ俺が作り上げ、脳裏にすり込んだのだ。家族というもの、それを家族と呼ばぬのであれば、家族とは何だ。俺は認めんと。
彼女たちは全てを差し出したはずよ。だけど想像通り彼女たちに暴力で応えたわね。あなたは全てを奪ったわ。アダム、権力、そう、ラプチャーの全てを。だけどラプチャーでさえあなたを満足させられなかったようね。あなたの父親は世界がラプチャーの秘密を盗もうとしていると思い恐れていたわ。だけどあなたは違った。あなたは逆に世界の秘密を手にしたわ。
意味わからん。終わり？終わった？もしかして。あ。終わってんね。これ。
From the moment you boot up BioShock, you can feel the story grab hold of you. A plane crashes at sea, a mysterious lighthouse, a sprawling city beneath the ocean. Hooking the player from the first touch without overwhelming him with convoluted RPG mechanics was key to the success of the game and the skillful ramping up of BioShock's legendary gameplay. BioShock has an amazing opening sequence that I can't imagine the game without it, with the plane and sort of the crash. But I understand that didn't come online until like the very end of development. Sean, is that true?
We had a couple of really depressing playtests. We had built all these systems. We thought we were doing a good job of like giving basically people a playground to play with and things to do. And when we had a playtest, we didn't realize how bad of a job we were doing in exposing those systems to the player, because we were so in these systems and in our own heads, we had no idea that we just weren't facing them towards the player at all. So after that playtest, we took a long, cold look at what we were doing and realized that we had to we were confident enough in the systems that they were going to be fun and meaningful to the player, but we really had to think about how we were going to introduce these systems to the player, and in such a way that they understand why the systems were there. Like, you can't ship a README file with the game and expect people to read it. Like, it has to be part of the experience. So the challenge is, how do you introduce people to these systems, but do it in such a way that it fits within the narrative? So we had to integrate all of these things into the...
To kill, excuse me, to harvest or not to harvest. The moral dilemma that follows you throughout the BioShock experience and defines the fate of the player. This choice lays at the center of your BioShock story and has repercussions that can be felt in nearly every facet of the gameplay.
「殺さんかったら真の
Part of BioShock's lasting legacy, of course, are the
エ
little
ンディングが見れ
sisters
るの
and
か
this
な。
moral choice that presented itself to the player. Everyone became water cooler conversation about like, well, did you save them? Did you harvest them? That concept, Ken, was that something that came about early in development, or that binary choice? When did that come into the game?
I don't remember when. I mean, we had the concept of them being protected, but I can't remember when you
Yeah, it
actually
certainly
chose.
wasn't. When there were slugs, it was not meaningful. I think there was.
Do you salt it? Do you not salt it?
Yeah, there were resources that you could get, but there was no choice there, right? The choice was, do I want to fight the Big Daddy or not?
Yeah.
I think once we got into the realm of, they have to be empathetic. The player has to have some feeling towards them, which you're not going to get from slugs.
Right.
Then we start seeing that opportunity there of like, okay, nobody's going to want to do harm to these girls, or do they? Like, and do we allow them to? It was we weren't comfortable with it at first when it first came up that we could.
I think it was important that it was a way to reflect the sort of larger economic questions of a world like Rapture, where where the economy drives everything. Are there any limits to economic decision making versus moral decision making? Because that's sort of what you
助ける意味がない。
Randian notion is that it's not
あん
the
まりもらえない
role,
し、
you don't
アダ
sort of
ムは。
legislate morality. Let's try to take that to an extreme and see where that ends up. And Little Sisters sort of became that. And in this world, they became a commodity. And the question we have for the players, are you willing, they're a commodity to you as well, potentially. Are you willing to participate in the commodification? There was, I think, a fair amount of nervousness internally at the publisher about it for a little while, but pretty quickly they were able to sort of say, look, we trust you guys, and go, do this. And I only had a few, the press, and this sort of happens over and over again. The games press.
はい、分かった。ラプチャーを作り込み。あ、見つけることができる。これ2個しかないんか。ミュージアム。こんなの出たっけ？出たっけこんなの。見たことない。いたっけ？イカ、ダイオウイカ。小ネタ？あ、なるほど。なんだこれ。コンセプト。なんか落ち武者みたいな。なるほどね。後ろなんかデザインがリアコメンテータリーコネクトでしょ。これいややる気ないよこんなの。はい、じゃあ終わります。